Cristiano Ronaldo has returned to Real Madrid's Valdebebas training ground, 4 years on from leaving the club, after an iconic stint at the Spanish Giants. The Portuguese star trained alone at the facility, according to Spanish outlet Relevo, as he looks to keep himself in shape, as he searches for a new club. Following his country's World Cup exit, Ronaldo has been a free agent since mutually terminating his contract with Manchester United last month. In the wake of his explosive interview with Piers Morgan, it has been reported that the 37-year-old asked Real Madrid president Florentino Perez if he could train at Valdebebas for a few days, following his country's defeat to Morocco in the quarter-finals of the World Cup in Qatar. Perez gave Ronaldo the green light to use their facilities, reportedly telling the Portuguese star, "Of course, this is your home." Ronaldo cemented his legacy as one of football's greatest ever players during his 9-year stint at the Santiago Bernabeu, after moving to Spain in a then-world record £80 million deal from Man United. He won 2 La Liga titles and 4 Champions League trophies at Real, while 4 of his 5 Ballon d'Or gongs were awarded to him during his time at the club. It would have been emotional for Ronaldo to return to the club's training ground, after what has been a tumultuous period for the Portuguese forward, since he swapped Real for Juventus in 2018. But he had to train away from the club's current batch of players. Ronaldo had a good relationship with Madrid's president Perez, who declared back in 2019 on Onda Cero, "Cristiano Ronaldo has never created a problem in Madrid. He has been an example, and I will remember him as the best player we have signed. He has always been exemplary, a professional like the cup of a pine tree. I've always had a perfect relationship with him, and I've never had any personal or money problems." However, Ronaldo said Perez's attitude towards him had changed prior to his departure from the Bernabeu. "I felt it inside the club, especially from the president, that they no longer considered me the same way that they did in the start," he told France Football in an interview in 2018. "In the first 4 or 5 years there I had the feeling of being Cristiano Ronaldo. Less afterwards. The president looked at me through eyes that didn't want to say the same thing, as if I was no longer indispensable to them, if you know what I mean." It is a quick return for Ronaldo, with most players being given a week to relax and recover following their respective World Cup exits. Ronaldo was wasted no time in returning to training, with his search for a new club likely a big factor behind that. His contract at United was terminated following his interview with Morgan, in which he said he felt betrayed by the club, and that he didn't respect manager Erik ten Hag. Drama continued to follow him into the World Cup, after he was dropped by manager Fernando Santos for their World Cup matches with Switzerland and Morocco. This led to reports that he threatened to walk out on Portugal, something which both he and the country's football federation denied. He came off the bench in both games, but was unable to make an impression as they were knocked out in the quarter-finals by the African nation. With the legendary forward set to turn 38 in February, his list of options appear to be limited. One interested party in Ronaldo's services is reportedly Antero Henrique, head of the Qatar Stars League. Henrique is said to have gone straight to Ronaldo to express an interest in bringing him back to the Gulf nation following the World Cup. There had also been reports that Ronaldo could join Saudi Arabian side Al Nassr on January 1st. But sources close to Ronaldo told Sportsmail reports of a deal being complete were nonsense. The Portuguese star's financial demands don't help if he wishes to remain in Europe. Ronaldo kissed goodbye to £16 million. After leaving his £500,000 a week contract at Man United 7 months early.